Like I said, we've been friends for a minute.
Yeah.
We met through an interview. We both live in Vegas.
Yep. You've asked me on about 100 times and I always say no.
I know. So I got to take you when I can get you.
I get calls and messages from people. Did you see this? And no, I didn't. But some of it is just insanity, man.
Here's the thing I want to say about you before we start talking about our problems is that people talk about me on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I call to you every day and I vent. And I get upset and sometimes I react back. You don't say anything for years. And you got how many followers on your Twitter account?
Oh, I don't know, 70,000 or something. I haven't tweeted in a couple of years, but
you have a huge audience is the point I'm trying to make. And you just ignore. People have said the most vicious lies about. And I say, Matt, say something. And you say, no. Why?
Because I don't care. I really don't. I mean, the people that say this stuff about me, I'm part of my life. You know, it's like you and I've talked about. We both live in Vegas, and I've been on the Vegas Strip a billion times. And not one time have I ever walked down the street and heard somebody say to me, hey, you know what I read about you the other day? This stuff doesn't seep into my real life. I mean, who cares? And the people that I see that take this stuff so seriously, I kind of feel bad for them. You know, it's so sad if your life is to wake up every day and find out what internet drama is happening. Who cares? I mean, there's people dying right now from a global pandemic, and we're worried about what somebody said about somebody on a reality TV show. Pfft, who cares? I don't care.
That's your attitude towards everything. And I'll be like, this, how do you handle people saying things about you that don't even know you?
How do I handle it? I just ignore it. You know, these are people that I'm not going to run into tomorrow. You know, it's not like these people are infecting my everyday life. You know what I mean? It's if people feel like they want to say something about me, at least make it entertaining, you know? I mean, don't do the typical he's a douchebag. I mean, make it interesting, and I'll give you props for that. But I just don't care. I mean, there's other people that get it bad too, and I feel really bad for them because they don't handle it well. So
let's talk about some of the people that we know we know. I met you. Oh God. Oh, I called you and asked you for an interview. I can't remember what I was talking about. And
oh, I remember.
I don't remember.
We were talking about Katie Joy.
Oh God, I forgot. Isn't that weird how we met and we never talk about her anymore? But
yeah, that's funny. That's the other thing. I think that I've heard from people that Katie firmly believes that, like you and I talk about her, we never speak about her. I had no idea what was going on with her until probably 2 weeks ago when people started telling me. And I know this isn't what we're talking about, but I just want to say real quick, you're going to be shocked at my opinion on all this.
Go ahead.
I actually wish people would just leave this woman alone. Enough's enough. You know,
why do you feel bad for her?
Because she's, from what I've heard, she's taking a beating right now, and nobody deserves that. Nobody. And whether you agree with her or disagree with the way she does her job, you can have that opinion, but openly attacking the woman, it's just wrong. I'm sorry. And listen, she's not my favorite person. You know, we're not going to lunch anytime soon. No. But I understand she's in the middle of a lawsuit right now, and I don't know if I want to be, live in a world where people get sued for giving their opinion on something. You know what I mean? Again, I don't know all the facts. I don't know who this other person is. I don't know anything about that. But when the internet starts to bleed into real life like that, now it's becoming real.
Well, you have a different outlook. Some other people can look at it this way, that she tortured people for years.
She tortured me for years. And
she did.
You know what?
It really brought chaos and hardship into their life. And people lose sympathy for someone like that.
But you know what, Sherelle? I don't think there's anybody who got it from her worse than I did. And if there is, I apologize. I just don't fall with that person.
Sometimes I feel like when she's bored, she goes, what should I do? Oh, Matt Baier.
Yeah. Yeah. I have nothing to talk about today. Oh, Matt's a scumbag. Hey, everybody watch. I mean, who cares? It never bothered me. I've said it the last time we talked about this. I have zero ill feelings about Katie. Zero. The woman's trying to do a job to support her family. Whether you agree or disagree with how she does it, that's the way she chooses to do it. And going on her social media and attacking her the way people are is just, I think it's wrong, but that's just me. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, you have to treat people the way you want to be treated. And so she deserves her own, you have to treat people with respect and kindness, or you'll get it back. It's no need for viciousness and meanness and lies, because it affects people.
Sherelle, I think that people can point out very specific incidents that we've all done wrong in life.
This is true.
I don't think that that's an overall indication of who a person is. You know, Katie is an internet figure. You know, we don't know what she's like in her real life. And I think it's presumptuous for anybody to say that. Remember, she's a wife, she's a mom, and she's supporting her family. You don't like what she's doing, don't watch.
Way. We're going to always argue about this, because you have to present your way and treat people the way you want to be treated. And when people just say vicious things for you, personally attack you for no reason because they want to get paid or whatever their reasons are, that you can't treat people like that.
But you can also choose to not watch. You know what I mean?
You have to remember also too, you have a high tolerance for pain.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty much numb at this point.
Yeah, you are. And some people aren't cut from that cloth. And some people really, when you could say something mean to someone and you don't know how deeply that's going to affect that person.
No,
you just don't.
I understand. I just know that nothing that's been said about me was thought about 5 minutes later.
I know. That's why I'm glad you're on the show. We need to talk because we share some of the same friends. We know a lot of the same people.
You know, I've always said to people, what you say to me, as long as it's funny, I'll think it's the greatest thing in the world. But most of the comments I see aren't funny. You know, even the stuff that is said about Katie. Listen, enough. Leave her alone. I mean, if she's going to go down, she doesn't need your help. If she's going to survive, if she's going to succeed, she doesn't need your help. Either sit back and watch because you like her content, or go find something else. There's a billion YouTube. Watch Sherelle. Sherelle's got a great channel. You know, do that. Don't worry about other people and how they live their lives, because the stuff that happens online does affect people in their real life. Not everybody. It doesn't affect me, but it affects other people.
In short, everyone should just kind of mind their own business, because
it's not going to
we all have our own problems. Yeah,
it's not going to happen as long as there are people out there who give crappy people attention. You know, and these people, they just thrive on this attention. I don't get it, but I'm the son. I've always been, even from my teen mom days, the type of person who just doesn't care what was written or what was said about me.
You really don't.
I really don't.
To the extreme. But I do appreciate you coming on here.
Thanks for having me on. I knew I was going to say yes eventually. You ask me every day. So